This is the Smash Bros. Cast, and I'm your host, N64 Josh. This is episode 0. And I'm going to give you guys just a little peek behind the curtains of what I have planned for this new podcast. Who am I? Well, online I'm N64 Josh. I'm a gamer. I play a lot of Nintendo games. I stream Nintendo games. I podcast about Nintendo games. And Smash is one of those games that I've always wanted to actually get good at. Whatever level I get to, I don't know. I just want to get better than where I am. And so that's kind of the goal for this show. Not only do I want to improve, I want to be able to take everything I'm learning and hopefully teach some of you. So if you're a novice player, this show's definitely for you, because we're going to be breaking down just like basics. There's going to be instructions in the show notes on how to do certain moves. I really want this to be a complete package. So even if you're just listening to the audio, you can look at the notes on your phone and maybe have your DS and eventually your Switch, or even your Wii U, and be able to figure out the moves that I'm talking about right there. You're not going to have to go look somewhere else. It's all going to be in one place. I also want to cover Smash news. We have a new Smash game right around the corner. And so we're going to be talking about that quite a bit. We know we have some big news coming at E3, and so that's going to be another aspect of it. The other area I want to cover in this podcast is interviews with maybe some pros, maybe some people that are advanced players, maybe even some novices that are just wanting to, learn and get better. Like, I want this to really be community focused. So, I'm not coming at this as an expert like I know everything. I have always played Smash casually, from the 64 to the current games. I've spent the most time with the 3DS and the Wii U version trying to improve my game, but now I'm taking it to a whole new level for myself, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride. So, if you want to get involved, the best thing to do, get into my Discord. Go to n64josh.com/Discord. Come hang out there. Get into the Smash server. Talk about the game with us. Talk about ways that we can improve. If you are an advanced player, on the comments in the show notes for this episode, you have a spot that you can maybe correct me if I say something that's not correct. I'm going to do my very best to research and really only bring what I hope to be accurate and good content that will help you improve as a Smash player. But if you are an advanced player, jump onto the show notes for this episode on the website, n64josh.com. The show notes for this episode, n64josh.com/SBC0. And there, put in your 2 cents. Let us know what are things that we can do to improve our game. And this is going to be a continual show. I'm hopefully going to do it weekly. That's the way it's looking right now. And there's always going to be things that we can improve on, that we can learn, and that's the goal. That's the goal, that as a community, we can become better Smash players and have a great time doing it together. So, I'm going to leave you with this on the things that I am doing to improve now. I am an absolute novice, so for those of you that are advanced, again, this probably is not going to be for you, and maybe you can even add something in the comments section to help us, those of us that are not advanced players, to help step up our game. So, first thing I did is I picked a main. You need to do the same thing. Choose your main. Who are you going to play with on a regular basis? I've always jumped around between Link and Mario and as of late, Bayonetta. Right now, I'm sticking with Mario. I'm seeing the weaknesses, I'm seeing the strengths, but right now, I'm sticking with Mario. That's my main for right now. Find someone that feels good for you and just do it. Play with that character. This is going to sound maybe kind of silly, but just watch the opening tutorial for the game and look at each of the different moves that it shows you and practice those moves. Just practice those moves with the character you choose. All of them, from your attacks to your defensive moves. Practice them all. Here's the way everybody can get involved is play 10 4 glory matches and post your win-loss ratio in the comments and what you learned from those matches. And this is going to be useful for everybody because you might see, I can remember recently playing against a Bayonetta as a Bayonetta and watching the combos that they were pulling off on me on a regular basis, and then going back to the drawing board and trying to figure out how were they doing those combos and how could I mimic that, or at least learn that to have that in my tool chest for other matches. I got completely schooled. It was just a constant smacked up into the air and followed up with a few other combos, and I was literally helpless. So 1, I want to learn how to do it. 2, I want to learn how to counter it, right? So what are you learning from your 4 glory matches? Just pick 10 and use those 10, really maybe take some notes and then add them to the comment section of this episode. Practice. You can practice in the training section in the game, just with a bot that doesn't even move. If you just want to start learning your moves, that's what I did early on this week, is just literally went back to the very basic just the drawing board and said, okay, this game has always kind of been about mashing buttons for me, and I want to get past that. I want to get past that to where I feel more intentional with the things that I'm doing. So I went into training, played against the bot that wasn't even moving, wasn't even really attacking him. I was just learning the moveset for Mario and getting used to the way the controls play with this game. It's different than a standard fighting game. I've played Street Fighter, I've played Mortal Kombat, I've played Killer Instinct. I was very, very good at Killer Instinct when I was young. I mean, I'd go into the arcade, just to give you an idea of how old I am, at about the age of, 12, 13, and would literally have a line of grown men trying to beat me and asking, kid, how you doing these combos, that kind of thing. And Smash is a whole different beast for me. It is not your typical fighting game. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the challenge that is before me with this game. And I want to get there. I want to get to the level that I want to reach. I kind of have my own personal goal of just being a competent player, that and really having a good understanding of the game. And right now I feel like it's more of a party game and a game that is about just mashing those buttons. And I want to make that switch. I want to have that mindset kind of just switch so that I can actually play this game competently. How am I going about this? Like I said, training. I'm going against the level 9 bot. I'm playing on my 2DS XL just because it's the easiest to have on the go. So anytime I get a free minute, I can be practicing. I'm playing against the level 9 bot. I'll be honest, I still haven't beat any of the bots, and I always go against random ones so I can see the different moves that they're doing, trying to learn. Maybe I should approach that differently and pick the same bot and kind of learn the style. It's I'm still learning. So I'm also going into the 4 glory matches and seeing how I can hold up. And sometimes I find people that are at my level that really don't understand the game, and other times I'm finding players that are absolutely just dominating me. And those are the matches I enjoy because I know I'm learning something from watching that high level play. I'm reading strategies online, I'm watching videos, and in the notes of this page, I'm going to have multiple resources for you guys to be able to check out so that you can start improving your game. Like multiple resources all in one place, from YouTube videos to different strategy guides. They're all going to be there. You can check them out. Guys, this has been episode 0 of the Smash Bros. Cast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. If you guys liked the music at the beginning, that was a metal cover of Melee by Richard, and it's spelled a little bit. It's Rich, Aadeb, And if you want to check out the full video, just go to n64josh.com/metalmelee. I do have a couple sponsors. audibletrial.com/SBC. You can get yourself a free book from Audible. Books I recommend: Super Mario, Ready Player One. There's some good books. audibletrial.com/SBC. Sponsored by a gaming chair company called OPSeat. OPSeat.com. You can check out their chairs. They're comfortable, affordable gaming chairs. Use coupon code N64Josh to save yourself $10 at checkout. You're going to find the notes for this episode at n64josh.com/SBC0. Join the community. Get into the Discord. n64josh.com/Discord takes you directly there. And you can follow me on Twitter at N64Josh, also on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, Snapchat, and Vero, if you want to connect with me. Thank you guys for listening to episode 0, and we'll see you in the next one.